universe, where you learn the secrets of the social media through the social universe, and in many cases, the secrets of the universe itself. We are here, for those of you who are just tuning in, we're joined by PT by Joe and John Wirtz, who just won the overall men's competition winner for MPC and is Mr. Arizona. So it's a great experience overall. There's still a big high. I mean, I can feel the adrenaline rush from all that, and I wasn't even the one who won. But it's just a very, very exciting, a very exciting time. So one of the things I want to get information from Joe and also from Lisa is a different perspective from men and women and how you work out, and also maybe some of the misconceptions about women, that how they're going to end up looking. Are they going to look as feminine as they did when they started? And then on the men's side, are they going to look as cool as they think they are going to look? So Lisa, if you want to tell us a little bit about how women can get prepared, as well as things not to have to worry about that maybe they thought they would be stressed about.
Well, I think a lot of women are afraid of the weights, and they end up doing a lot of cardio, but then that creates skinny fat, if you will. We are not genetically disposed, if you will, or our genetic makeup as a woman is not to get large, muscular. Like, in order to create muscle, you have to be lifting heavier weights. I believe that you had asked one of our other coaches, Melissa Rex, in regards to this, because she is a bodybuilder. She's putting in that kind of time.
Yeah, and she shows it. But she had to work hard.
And it doesn't mean that I'm not putting in time at the gym. It doesn't mean that I'm not lifting weights. I'm doing all of that. But I am wanting to get tight, toned, and shapely. And I think women think automatically if they pick up a weight, that means that they're going to create massive muscles. It doesn't happen that way. You have to do a lot of eating, and you have to be lifting the heavier weights in order to create that. So I think, unfortunately, it's, when women do say that to me or are concerned about it, it's disappointing because that's not the case. And a lot of times when they have that in their thought process, it's very hard to change it. But that's what I feel that we have done, and we do with a lot of our bikini competitors and our figure competitors. Even sometimes some of the girls that come to us and want to be bikini, but they do carry a little bit more muscle naturally. It just makes more sense for them to be figure. But the first thing that most of the time they say is, I don't want to get bulky. And it's not going to happen. Right. You're just going to create really pretty lines. So, and that's what I found in my process of training. I was always a slender woman, if you will. I was always athletic, but I never really got into the weight training. I did a lot of sports, and I was also one of those who considered that as long as I did a lot of cardio, that I would be fine. So I found myself, again, as I said before, skinny fat. I didn't realize that the weights were just going to make it so that way I do create muscle, but it's nice muscle. It's not crazy muscle mass. I'm lean, and it's shapely. So that was one of the first things that I learned in doing my first competition. And from there, I just fell in love with it, and I haven't stopped since.
That's wonderful, and it's really true. I know we're talking on radio right now, but we are filming this and we put it up on YouTube. By the way, just have to say this plug, we just got ranked in the top 25 YouTube channels in the world for social media. So we got ranked above LinkedIn, below help me out here, Hootsuite, but we're ranked right there in the top 25. So we're very excited about that. So now here's the aspect we haven't talked about by PT by Joe, is the teen side. So we're just joined by well, tell us the class that you were in, tell us your name, the class that you were in, and talk a little bit about your overall experience.
My name's Keiran McBay. I'm 19 years old. I was in Class C for the men's division. This is my 5th show. I felt ready for the show. I came in pretty hot. I changed up my prep completely. I switched up everything from diet to my training, and it seemed to work for me. I took first in the Class C division.
Very good. Now tell us, for those of us that are not familiar with the divisions, what is Class C versus some of the other classes?
Class C is a higher class, going by height.
Okay.
A being the shortest, and C being around like 5'11" or 5'10".
Okay. So again, this is radio, but I encourage everybody to go look at our amazing YouTube channel we just plugged. But you can tell with the guns on this guy that he, even though he's taller, he also has a lot of muscle mass there. So.
Now in Class C, he's not just competing against teams. He's also competing against people older.
Yes.
So he's no longer
amazing.
competing against just teams.
Amazing. Look at that.
And he took first.
And how many times, your first competition, or have you done this a couple times?
I've done it. This is my fifth show,
Fifth show.
but it was my first time getting first in men's.
Okay, congratulations, by the way.
Thank
What
you.
an amazing feeling. It looks like, okay, we've got about 4 more minutes to spend. So tell us how you came across BT by Joe, and a little bit about yourself as a person, and how this all kind of arrived in your life.
I found out by Joe from a friend of mine, and I needed help on posing and stuff like that, so I went to him, and he helped me out a lot with all that, so he definitely helped.
Okay, great. How many meals a day did you eat?
6 meals.
6 meals a day. How many calories was that? Everybody's gonna be a little bit different. But how many?
Around 2,300.
About 2,300. Okay, well that's not as much as I thought. If somebody as big as you are, I figured it might be like 4,000 calories.
Yeah, it's different from when I'm bulking. When I'm bulking, it's a lot higher.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So
That's gonna change soon.
Yeah.
sounds like there's gonna be a slightly different strategy. Where are you going from here? Obviously you got first. What's your next direction?
My next plan is Nationals on August 29th in Pittsburgh.
We have a large team going with us there.
Really?
Yes, we do.
Excellent. How many people are going? Another 14, 15, or you got 9 going?
We have
That's
9.
Phenomenal.
Myself will be going, so I'll be a bikini pro going. We have one of our physique pros going,
Excellent.
and then the rest of the team that is qualified nationally.
Excellent. I mean, I don't know. Am I wrong about this? Are you guys one of the best qualifiers, if not the highest qualifying group here in the Phoenix area?
I would say so.
Well, for this year, we have roughly 102 wins starting in January.
102 wins this year. That is not bad.
7 months.
Yeah, and
Not bad at all.
that's
The
got to be
percent of your
almost.
people that win.
That's almost like a 90% qualifying ratio. Am I right? I mean, it's a 9 out
Top
of 10.
5 placings,
Top-
if not overalls.
Wow. So, is it about 90% of the people who join you actually do place?
It's not about the percentage you place; it's what they get out of it.
Oh well, that I agree.
That's play. If you want to talk, I hate talking about placements per se,
Uh-huh.
but it's about what they get out of it.
Absolutely.
That comes first. Personal development is what they get, and placing is what they get afterward.
Yeah, no, I very much agree. We talked about that a little bit in the last segment. Is it just the confidence that you have, and also there's a huge plug I want to give to the people who are listening to the show. Is that if you are, I don't care if you don't have a fitness career in your future. If you just want to be fit, it's not bad to go in and win some fitness competitions, because it's going to serve you really well in business. Literally, my career turned completely around when I got more fit. Now, if I got as fit as these guys, I would imagine it would completely turn around again, even that much further. So it's just that way in the U.S. society. The better you look, the more successful you get, as long as all things being equal, right? So that's one thing for any career. You are more successful when you get fit. But also, if you want to look good inside of your social media and you just have more credibility, if you actually had the president of Subway looking like these guys, I think there would be even that many more Subway sales. So it's just the way it goes, right? So a little bit of a plug, both how to use the social media, get yourself as fit as you can, and go out to ptbyjoe.com. Looks like we have about 1 minute left. Who would you like to kind of end?
This man right here.
All right. Tell us a little bit about your background and where you're going. Obviously, you're going to a fitness show upcoming.
Mm-hmm.
But tell us what you want to do with your future. You're going to go pro and that's it, or what are you
The goal is to go pro.
Okay.
That's the final goal. That's the main goal overall.
All right. So, ladies, I'm sure if you haven't, his voice, I'm sure, sounds amazing. But go check him out on YouTube, and then you'll probably want to find him in the social media. How do we find you in the social media?
My Instagram is Keiran_McBay, and my Twitter is @KeiranMcBay.
Spell Keiran, because there's a couple different ways to spell it.
Keiran, and McBay is McBay.
Very good. So we got the upcoming only very, very fit Justin Bieber. I'm kidding. No comparison. But all the screaming women, that's what I'm comparing to. So for both our guys today. It's been a lot of fun having everybody on the show. I appreciate you coming. And again, don't forget to go to ptbyjoe.com. The phone number again, help me out.
Is 480-593-3636.
All right, wonderful. Thanks everybody for coming. Thanks to all of our listeners. This is Kurt Wilhelm, the host of The Social Universe here on We'll Talk Radio and Voice America. We'll tune in with you all next time. Thanks so much.